Alam mo, Jules, sa panahon ngayon, marami na sa atin ang nagtatrabaho na nga at importante ang tinatawag na professional development. At para nga ma-achieve yan, meron bagong nangyayari worldwide ang group and team coaching workshop. Kaya ngayong umaga mapapag-usapan natin ito. Kasama natin this morning si Mr. Aldem Salvaña, ang isang Neuro-Semantic trainer at ang isang meta coach. Good morning, Sir Aldem.
Good morning. Good morning po.
Yes. Sir, siguro kasi ito kumbaga Neuro-Semantic trainer at meta coach. Medyo foreign term siya kumbaga.
Yeah.
So hindi natin talaga alam kung anong ibig sabihin nito. Sir, maaari po ba nating mapag-usapan kung ano nga ang role nito?
Sige. Para hindi na masyadong magulo yung audience. Alright. Ang bottom line na lang is that I started out as a management consultant, providing training for companies, yung mga team building, mga leadership workshops, and also as a performance coach.
Okay.
But after a while, ang tanong mo palagi sa companies is, how do you make what people learn in the training, how do you make it stick?
Yes.
How do you make it stick so that their performance will increase, their meaning in what they do will be clear to them, and then they'll also be able to grow in the organization. So yun ang palaging tanong. And we found out that coaching pala, together with training, provides a higher level of output and result. So kung trainin mo lang yung tao, pinapunta mo sa mga training, and masamang sabihin ko to kasi I'm a trainer, 20% ang average na result nun in terms of the performance of the person. Okay. But kung i-train mo siya, tapos after training, i-coach siya ng manager or ng leader, ng boss, no? Samahan siya, i-facilitate yung kanyang pag-apply doon sa naaralan sa training, mas tataas ang statistic malabas, 88%. No, yung resulting improvement in performance. And also the resulting output in the work. No? So we found out coaching. So for many years, tinatanong ko, so how can I become a better coach? Okay. So I got some training locally, no, and I found out I was able to do that. But after a while, narinig namin na kailangan na pala ngayon, some companies are asking now, what's the standard you use for coaching? What's the standard you use for helping facilitate people? Kasi maraming coaches dito sa Philippines are what we call self-certified coaches, as I was, or certified by another that's also self-certified. No? So our question is, how do you raise the standard of leadership? Kasi crucial how you affect the people working with you in organizations or in companies. So as a result of that, I looked around and I found that there is a system called the meta-coaching system.
Okay. Sir Aldem, kung i-historicize po natin, yung pinaka-process po ng group and team coaching workshop, saan po ba nanggaling tong idea na to?
Yeah.
May pinagsama-sama po ba? Or...
Yes. Actually, at the same time, we're also inviting people because the one who's coming tomorrow is Dr. Michael Hall. No? And he's the founder of Neuro-Semantics and also the founder of the meta-coaching system. No? So, kung tanungin mo, saan ang galing ito? Doon ang galing ito sa kanya. No? He's an author of more than 40 books already, and he has developed. And by the way, just to interrupt us, the one on the screen a while ago was Bo Sanchez, no? And Bo Sanchez is one of my friends, but also one of the leaders who asked me to coach him. No? And when the results in his life, in his leadership, was very positive. He asked me to coach and to train all of his top leaders as well, no? in the organization. So that's the ongoing work. And we also work with companies. So saan nanggaling ito? Nanggaling to sa technology, of course, from the US kay Dr. Michael Hall. And I'd like to also tell you na rare event ito. It's the first time that he'll be in the Philippines to train. So one of the sources of this, the layers, is what we call neuro-linguistic programming, another very
foreign term.
Pero it's been a technology for a long time, helping leaders communicate better. Yes, that's Dr. Michael. Helping leaders communicate better, lead their people better. Kasi alam natin, di ba, when leaders lead, normally didiktahan lang yung mga tao or sasabihan. But the question of all leaders, I've been working with more than 500 companies. The question of managers, bosses who ask us to work with their people is, what can motivate my people? What can help them perform better? What can help them even stay?
Yes.
Kasi ang lakas ng ano. So that's been the question that's running in our minds. And so when we found this technology, we found that there's a way to actually do it. That people can perform better They can find meaning in what they do. They can find better ownership rather than parang hard hand lang.
Hinayaan lang.
Yes,
oh.
hinayaan lang.
Ito po sir, kanina nakwento nyo nga yung laki ng difference sa statistics ng results, kumbaga.
Yeah.
And then maybe we could talk about like difference of meta-coaching from the traditional coaching.
Yeah.
Like how you make the person internalize, kumbaga,
Yeah.
para talagang i-live up niya at talagang hindi lang yung, kumbaga, after ng training, talagang prolonged, kumbaga, yung
Yeah.
effectiveness ng inyong coaching.
Yes, yes. Alam mo yung na ginamit to galing to sa traditional coaching, di ba? Like yung sports coaching. Pero many of the traditional sports coaches, they see the players as, you know, one whole group. And isang command yan, sisigawan mo sila or sabihan mo sila anong gagawin and they all follow and align. But in performance coaching, we find out that people are different. The members of the organization are individual. So for example, may sabihin ako sa'yo, may instruction ako para sa inyong grupo. For him, gustong-gusto mo yung instruction na yun or yung motivation na yun. Sabihin ko, kaya nyo yan, gustong-gusto mo. Pero it might be for you, na-turn off ka doon. Di ba? So, different people in the organizations take what I say very differently. Yeah?
Okay.
There was a book written said, it's not what you say, it's what they hear. Di ba? And each individual hears differently. So this technology that Dr. Michael Hall is bringing to the Philippines, yung group and team coaching workshop, is helping leaders to see that every member in their group, whether it's 3 people or 500 people, you have to take into account, no, how unique they are, and they are motivated by different things.
Yes.
Diba? So hindi pwedeng basta isang buga lang and then mapasunod mo na sila lahat. That's why many times tameme ngayon ng maraming leaders, they don't know. They don't know how do I keep people? How do I get them performing at a higher level, diba? So that technology helps them.
So, sir, for sure yung mga audience, mga boss natin ngayon, ang iniisip nila, nag-work nga ba talaga to? I mean, ilang bansa na ba yung mga gumagamit itong process na to?
Dr. Michael Hall, the Neuro-Semantic organization has institutes in 40 countries now. No, and napag-alaman lang namin 2 years ago, brought by someone in the Philippines, si Meta Coach Claude Santa Clara, okay? And when he brought it here, nakita namin ang result. Kasi I've been a coach, as I said, for mga 6 years before I became a Meta Coach.
Okay.
Makita ko ngayon how different the result is in my clients before and now. And the net result in that also how higher I'm able to help in the organization. No? Kasi kung dati I could help a person process his concerns. Kasi ang coaching kasi from point A to point B yan eh. Point A is where the person is currently. Okay, and he might not like to remain here. So point B is where he wants to go, a desired state. Yung kanyang goal. So kami, as coaches, ang aming group goal is just to facilitate him going from where he is to where he wants to be. So how do you measure the success of that? Yeah. How fast does a person go from this point to this point? And I found out that with the meta coaching system, it's very fast. It's much faster, and the result is also much more integrated. Hindi lang task, pero the entire person.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sir Aldem, siguro na pwede natin mga boss at siguro pwede kayo magbigay na inyong huling mensahe para sa ating mga panonood ngayong umaga.
Yeah. Again, thank you very much for inviting me here. So we'd like to really be able to invite everyone, no, to join us. No, tomorrow magsisimula si Dr. Michael Hall is flying this afternoon and he is going to give a 2-day workshop sa 39 Boni Serrano Avenue, doon lang po malapit sa Karami, sa Ilustrata. That's sa Pro Friends na establishment. So we'd like to invite all the managers, leaders, if you want to level up performance of people. Yan po. Yeah.
Alright, so thank you so much, sir. Muli mga boss, nakasama natin si Sir Aldem Salvaña, isang meta coach at Neuro-Semantic trainer. Thank you so much.
For your time this morning, sir.